YouTube friends, welcome back to Gone Potty Garden. It's lovely to be back. I haven't done a video for a little while. The weather's been horrendous, really wet and awful. As much as I really want to get going in the garden, you know, it's just been impossible. But I've decided now it's quite a good time now to get on and sow a few little things. I'll show you what I'm going to sow in a minute. And I've already done the onions. I showed you that in the last video. But today I'm going to sow a few more things. Let's have a look what I've got in here. Right, I've got some early cabbages. They're Durham early. So I should be planting them. And they should be ready probably about June. But I'm going to be growing them in the polytunnel. And I've got quite a few sweet peas that I want to start off. Now I've already started one off up there. I'll show you that in a minute. But what I did do was sit out here, and I had a load of toilet rolls, and I made them into little containers. Made a little funnel, and yeah, filled all the containers. So I'm now ready to plant some of these seeds. So I've just planted some sweet pea. These are called Little Sweetheart, into these little rolls. And actually it's surprising how damp it is in the polytunnel now, because these are already damp. I've popped a couple of these cups the other way around so that it stops all these from falling over. And then what I'll do is put a bit of fabric over the top, just to, you know, stop any real cold and encourage the growth. Excuse the dogs, they're playing outside. These were little bulbs that I found indoors in a little bag, and they sprouted, but they're actually walking onions. So I've just potted them into a bit of soil. These are the ones, the sweet peas, that I'd already grown about a month ago, I think. When they get to 10 centimeters, you pinch the tops out. Well, I'm going to do that soon. Yeah, so there's a few little bits already. You know, before I started off these onions indoors, and they're all sprouting up nice. So as soon as we get some sort of not too bad weather, a few dry days in a row, I'll get them all planted, because in the polytunnel it is damp, and you know, I don't want them to start getting mouldy. Now, as I say, I'm gonna plant some cabbages in here. I'm gonna cover all of them with a fleecy fabric, just to retain a little bit of, well, heat, I suppose. Yeah, so these are the Durham early. I always plant more than what I need, because I might get some that are better plants than others, and plus I can give them away if I've got too many. These are tiny little seeds, so I don't want to go mad. Dog's a nightmare when you're trying to film, I tell you. Anyway, I'm gonna put 2 in each thing, and I'll probably pick the better plants out of them. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll do 3 rows, 3 little short rows, and just see how we go. See how they germinate. I've got a couple of more different seeds in the bag there. Let's try and get these back into the packet. There we are. I need to get myself a decent pen to write on the labels. The ones I've got are too thick, it's rubbish. But we're the 9th of January. Where's that little pen I had? There it is. So yeah, we're the 9th of January already. 9th of the 1st, and Durham early. So if I stick one in each row, I better do that. Even though I label them, I still get them mixed up. It's mad. 9th to the 1st. Durham. Early. And one more. Durham. My nan was born in Durham. There we are. I'm just going to poke them down a little tiny bit with a pen. And then I'll just sprinkle a little tiny bit of soil on the top. This is compost left from last year and it's fine. I'll just give it a bit of a rake. And there we are, that's 3 rows of Durham early. I've just found some more sweet peas. These are sweet pea Mammoth mix. These are what Jerry in Dublin gave me, and I saved some of the seeds actually this year gone, and I think they're the ones that I planted up there. So what I'll do is I'll plant the rest of these, and I can easily save some seed from this year, you know, for next year. So I'm going to go and plant these in next to the cabbages. At least with sweet pea seeds, they're big and you can see them. And the thing I thought about with the sweet peas as well is that I've got to make sure I've got all the frames for them to grow up done before they're ready to plant out, because it really helps if you know, plan in advance a little bit. I'll actually plant more than one in each, probably 3, because I've got quite a few. They're beautiful sweet peas, you know, the more you pick them, the more flowers you get, so it's lovely if you've got a little vase indoors, you know, to bring them in from the garden. Brings a little colour to the house, brightens up a dull day if it's raining. Yeah, so to be fair, I don't think these took long to come through, and there's no heat out here. But like I say, I do cover them in that white fleece, and that does keep them a bit warmer. I always keep some fleece in here, you know, for that sort of thing. I've got a big roll of it in the other tunnel for outdoors, and this year I must cover the cabbages in that because I didn't last year, and as you all know, they do get eaten. So, but that's another thing I want to be prepared for. I'm putting the extra ones I've got in. I've got a few extra, so some have got 4. I don't know about you, I'm used to the old way of, like I say, 10 centimetres. I'm used to feet and inches, and I still can't get used to centimetres. There we are, so that's them all put in. Let's get a little bit of soil to go over the top of them. Yeah, those ones that I showed you on the shelf over there, they're Mammoth mix, and they would have been the seed that I saved. The ones in the packet are the ones that Jerry gave me. But it's exciting when you come out and you see your little seedlings popping up. So yeah, if you want to get started, you can plant some sweet peas, some early cabbages. I do have another block of these that I've done up, and I'm going to put all year round cauliflower in them, and not all of them, probably half. And yeah, I'm sure I've got something else I can plant in the other half. I tried to have a little tidy up over the winter out here in the polytunnel with the pots and everything like that, but I mean, you can see the glass needs cleaning again from the outside. It's all, there's a lot of condensation. I do try to keep the door open in the day, but So I'm just going to plant those cauliflower into there, and probably going to call it a day, because as soon as 4 o'clock comes, that cold, it gets into your bones, and it's a type of cold and it takes you ages to get warm again. But yeah, I shall carry on my videos now, be much more regular, and it's just a hello, and yeah, I've been missing for a little while, but I'm glad to be back. And Happy New Year to you all. Hope you had a lovely one and a lovely Christmas, and I'll see you all in a couple of days where we get on and do a bit more. I'm going to take you with me with everything that I do in the garden, and then you'll be able to see what I do, even show you the good and the bad, the rough and all that outside. And yeah, until then, I'll see you all in the next video. Take care everyone, bye.
Why not come and join me on Facebook or Instagram? The link is in the description.